Panamanian music. Who knew? It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's a combination, some of it anyways. Of course there's salsa, but some of the older stuff that I found doing research, right? Trying to do research for my book, I had to describe a song that came on the radio, and I found this calypso slash cumbia slash with laid over with jazz guitar. Pretty cool. And I found an album. I bought the whole album. I've been listening to it. It's like 1 million songs on this album. Really cool stuff. The album's name is Panama, and it's volume 3. So it's just named Panama, and it happens to be volume 3. It's all kind of new except Llororas, very hard to pronounce. Is a salsa song by Oscar de Leon, which I like. It happened to be one of these Panamanian songs, so that was pretty interesting. Anyways, so I've been taking Rusty to this national forest on this side of the road. I'm going to Sedona, but back there is Cottonwood, where I have a gym membership. And so we stop on this side of the road, and I let them run around. We play frisbee. We take a leak. And yesterday, for some reason, I tried to. I was gonna pee. I walked around a bush and I saw a bag. I'm like, "What's in this bag?" And I'm looking at it, and it looks really, really odd to me. What is in there? Is it like, is it material of some sort, or? But, and then I kick it, and it feels heavy. I kick it, and it feels heavy. And this guy's an asshole. Fucking BMW. And it's odd. It looks like there's some type of material, feathery looking. It's pushing against the paper. It's the best way to describe it is a Walmart bag, although it wasn't from Walmart. But it's pushing against a Walmart bag, kind of feathering out, and it's heavy and it's weird. And then I hear Dummy licking something. I'm like, what are you licking? And look, there's another bag, but it's ripped open, and there's blood and paws, P-A-W-S, sticking out. I didn't want to get close enough to determine, but I'm pretty sure those bags had about maybe at least one cat each. One cat each. And at least. It's kind of gross. My question is, why would you put a dead cat in a Walmart bag and then toss it out just a few feet from where people park? Like, I'm not even gonna ask how the cat's got dead. I don't care. What I care about is, what bothers me is, why are you just gonna open your door and throw them out to the side? Where people like recreationally park. Why not haul out further out in the desert I don't know. I don't know what to do with dead cats. Anyways, that was kind of gross, a little sad. The other thing came out of yesterday was an idea, and there's some crazy ass drivers out here. They're in a hurry to get to in the Sedona. I don't know what for. Maybe they're late for work. So if you don't know, I own a business that does maintenance. A couple of these guys were just handymen when they started out. They're still handy, but they're technicians now. I trained them. I taught them the fundamentals and trained them how to fix air conditioners and install. And before that, I taught for 4 years at a trade school, heating and air conditioning. Best job I ever had. I loved it, except for the bullshit politics. People say that all the time, but you have to realize that at a private trade school, they make their money off of tuition, and so the motivation is to admit as many people as you can and then keep them there so that they keep paying tuition. And their admission process, well, we have to take this test, and then if you failed, the potential student failed, if the applicant failed the test, they let them take it again, and they give them the test that they already took, so they know which ones they got wrong. They can just recopy the answers to the ones they got right. It was all bullshit. It was all about money. And though I enjoyed teaching men and women a skill that they can know and learn and use for the rest of their life if they want to, I love that part of it. I love teaching. Getting broth in my mustache over here. I love teaching. I put hot sauce in my broth this morning. Woo! I love to teach. I don't love HVAC, but I love that I am so experienced and so well versed in it that after not touching a piece of equipment for a couple years now, without standing in front of a dry erase board for many years now, I could get up there and teach someone a trade that they'll have for the rest of their life. My idea is to do this for free. Now, nobody appreciates anything that's free. Right? Here's a free cup of coffee. Oh, thanks. Right? Here's free lifetime training. Oh, thanks. Like, no, nobody appreciates anything for free. Therefore, the trade-off is, first of all, I'm gonna have to take applications and applicants, and I will give them a mechanical aptitude test, and they won't get to take it again with the corrected copy in their hand. Fucking bullshit. Because what I want to do is take people who want a job, who need a job, and who have the ability and skill, natural ability and skill to do this profession correctly. The most frustrating thing when I was an instructor was that there's kids that needed to be in computer class. Like, they weren't mechanical people. They did not fit. Right? That's why I excelled at it, because it was natural. I had natural ability. I took the Armed Forces Vocational Aptitude Test. Sorry. And scored like 90 ridiculous something in mechanical. And they put me in mechanical. And I excelled. And so I want to provide people with the best option they have when it comes to getting a job. And I'm not going to take people who are, let's say, good at running numbers, or good at computer programming, or good at, like, that's their specialty skill. I want people who are good at turning wrenches, who are good at fixing things, because then I'll train them and they'll be tip-top air conditioning mechanics, the best, and then they can go out and get high-paying jobs, and they can go out and start their own business. So I want to offer this training to people. They're going to have to apply. They're going to have to qualify. That's one thing. How do I offer free training but it not be free? They're going to have to work. I'm not certain. It's the very beginning stages. This may not even happen, but they're going to have to work for my company for 1 day a week. I was thinking like 10 hours, but we're not making it 8 hours. It's 1 day. They work for me 1 day a week in exchange for training that they can use for the rest of their life. I don't know. I don't know why I thought of this because of an NPR podcast I listened to. Damn, all the hot sauce going to the bottom here. Where some coal miners, I got retrained by the government, and they were taking heating and air conditioning classes, which, by the way, I have personally taught coal miners who were lost their job and were in retraining. So it made me think of training, teaching, and all that. So that was my idea. I'm thinking about it. And where I run my company in Southeast Missouri, there are no trade schools. None. You want to go to trade school, you got to go to St. Louis, or you got to go off to Tennessee or some shit. I don't know. Some other part of Missouri that's several hours away. There's nothing right there. And let's face it, those schools are expensive. Very, very expensive. They're very, very profitable. So here I am trying to figure out how I can teach these people for free. Now it's going to cost me some money. I'll figure that out. Anyways, Keto Day 37. Everything's going well. No change. Yesterday I had some carne asada, and I took it and I put guacamole on each piece as I ate it. It was delicious. That's all I got for today. Running out of time. So I appreciate it. Let me know what you think about that free HVAC training, free trade school. The thing is, I bet you some people would be willing to pay. We'll see. That's it. Thanks, folks. Bye.